Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome to the family. My name is Jessie and welcome. I hope you enjoy it here. You know what I was trying to set up? I just remembered an expression in Dutch, which is like ja hoor. It sounds like a bad word in English. You're talking to someone and then they say ja hoor. Yeah, it just sounds like you're a hoe, but actually it just means yeah, sure. If you ever come to the Netherlands and someone uses the expression ja hoor, it's not a bad word, it's just yeah, sure, of course. Anyways, talking about the Dutch, if you visit the restaurant or the cafe and you ask for a mint tea, they give you mint and hot water, yeah, and you pay like €5 for that, for a mint tea. And people were complaining on the internet. Obviously I complained too, like, why would you buy mint tea and you get like hot water with mint? Oh my gosh, sounds ridiculous. But someone made a good observation and said, is it better to have hot water with fresh mint and pay €5 versus having hot water with a bag of tea, which is like dry, which is, I don't know how many cents that is. Wouldn't you rather have fresh mint with hot water than a dried bag of tea? Yeah, I agree with this person, but I also wonder, should it be called mint tea if it's just hot water with tea? Should it have a tea bag to be called tea, or does it have to be mint tea just because it's in hot water? So that's something to think about. Today, I am going to do a reaction to one of the numerous videos Cruise has released. So if you don't know what Cruise is, I'm going to link their channel in my bio. Obviously, it's a way bigger channel than mine, so maybe you've even heard of this channel before you heard of my channel. Anyways, it's a channel that is like Jubilee, and what they do basically is they like to talk about different things, like different prompts, different topics, and some of the conversations are really interesting. But today, I'm going to react to an episode of Cruise that's like, it just, so it's in flash in my timeline, but I haven't watched it yet. So I'm gonna give a live reaction. If you want to watch the full video, I'm putting the link down in the description. You can go and watch it. But if you don't want to watch it and you want to watch my video, of course. Okay, let's see. So let's go to the Cruise YouTube channel. The video that I saw, oh my god, I couldn't wait to make a reaction, but I wanted to wait a little bit before I did the video. This episode, it's not like the other one that's the surrounded type video. This is mother and son. They will have a conversation, and for each conversation they bring a prompt, right? So if they agree, they'll both press the button and then it will turn green. If they disagree, it will turn red. And the title of the video is If Mothers and Sons Were 100% Honest. Increase the speed to 1.25 because it's almost 10 o'clock. The first prompt is, I am more dramatic than you.
You know now.
Yes,
You know now. But you yourself know that you took after me.
No, I didn't take after you. I took after my daddy. My daddy is not dramatic. You are a drama queen.
You know how your emotions can get heightened sometimes, how you can overreact.
Yes, because at times when you bring your ideas, I know how to tackle it. I may want to scold you, but the way I will put it, it will be in a dramatic way.
Yeah.
You want to play with African mothers? Hey, am I dramatic?
You wanted to go for NYSC and you were posted to Imo State. You wanted the adventure to go by road, and I was so scared. I insisted you will go by air. I was dramatic.
Wow, you will go by air.
I called all my brothers, I called my siblings to help talk to you, but you still stood your ground.
And even when I went by road, Seth, you were always calling.
I called every 10
And she's
minutes.
also like a bit paranoid, right? There was one day I wore a clothes like that. I think shorts and singlets. I wanted to pick the brand in Uste. They were like, no, you cannot wear this clothes. No, it's Yahoo boy dressing. I was like, mommy, I'm taking car. I'll go and pick her up inside car.
Yahoo boy is, I don't know if you've watched some of my videos. I talked about all this fraud that is going on, and like in different parts of, the world, not just in Africa, obviously. But in Nigeria, they associate certain dress styles with fraudulent behavior. I don't know where that came from, but that's what they associate it with. And sometimes your mother would be against locks. Oh my God, locks is so stigmatized in West Africa. Like if you have locks, especially if you're a man and you have locks. Okay, if you're a woman and you have locks, it's fine. People, I don't know. It's not, there's no negative connotation when you're a woman with locks, is there? I think it depends on the style that you go for. If you go for like dyed hair, there is a different kind of stereotype. But for the men, if you go and make locks as a man in Ghana or Nigeria, they'll say you're a Yahoo boy. Yahoo boy means that you are into fraudulent activities. So our parents are very particular about that. Locks, a man having earrings. But I mean, if you're in a certain socioeconomic class, like the previous lady who said she had to make her son fly, he had earrings. They are more tolerant to having earrings and locks and stuff like that. But the normal middle class families, they don't agree for you to do that.
So that what made me to be.
Yes, that was dramatic. Even things like entering by, you did not allow me enter.
See, he has locks. And I think it's the socioeconomic class can also determine how tolerable the family is or the mother is.
I bike till I was like,
I will still not allow you
even
enter by
boss,
in
even
Jesus
boss.
comes.
I remember when I was in secondary school, it was the freshest thing to do. You're in boarding house, when it's time to go home, enter bus and go home by yourself. Up to SS1, you were still coming to pick me. So I remember the first...
When coming to pick him, they have the resources to come and pick him from school. Some people, I went to a boarding school, and sometimes when you vacate, you go and take a taxi and you go home, or you take a church, or if you live very far away, your parents is not coming to. Well, I went to a high school that was okay. That's a different case, but for the average Ghanaian or the average Nigerian, I don't think that they have that access to their parents coming to pick them up from school, insisting to pick them up and drop them off. So there is a little bit of class divide in this group.
First time I just said, "Mommy, I'm coming home by myself." And I got to her, she was like, how did you do it? Relax.
Do you remember when you came to tell me that you want to bring somebody to see me? The way I looked at you.
You knew I was in a relationship, but you weren't expecting me to say I really wanted to bring the person home. The way you now did your face, I'm like, hope bringing someone at this time will not cause fights or anything.
And there was one day too.
In an African home, if you are dating, it's like common decency not to talk about your relationship with your parents. It's like a sign of respect to keep your relationship in the dark. The only time they'll be open to that is if you're a woman, you're 30 and above. Then that conversation is like open. But once you're younger, it's supposed to be like a secret. I mean, they know that you'll probably be dating, but they don't expect that you openly, like you're 18 years, you come home and say, yeah, mommy, I have a boyfriend. Hey, don't even try it.
So my class governor came to check on me. Though she was a girl. Then mommy came. More like, yeah, Tolu has carried woman, yeah. Everybody who knows, I was like,
See what you did.
I agree that I'm paranoid. At this age, I'm almost 60. I don't think I can change anymore. So, hello, you got to live with it.
I remember when you told me the way I reacted. But when I see the way you are feeling that, don't let me discourage this guy, I quickly jump into dancing.
You're not allowed to date. Like, it's like you come home with a boy or a guy or a woman and you're ready to get married. There's no room for, I'm dating for this amount of years, I just introduced them today and tomorrow.
You remember?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was when I knew that, okay, yes, you did my back.
Yes, I will always be at your back. I'm Mrs. Taiwo Ashogmo. I'm a businesswoman into catering before, but
One of the most hardworking, the backbone of the economy in Ghana, for example, in Nigeria, is the women. They are very hardworking. And I promise you that, well, I don't promise you, but Feminism definitely started from Africa.
Now I do business. And the person here, Ashogmo Ayotunde Ifetayo, is my son.
I'm an architect and interior designer. I also analyze sports. The person beside me.
In an African household, you become a doctor, a lawyer, an architect. After you achieve those goals, then you can do your creative activities. So he talked about him being an architect and now he analyzes sports. So that's his real dream, but he has to go and become an architect because you are going to tell your mother that you want to be a sports analyst instead of an architect. For where?
The toughest part of my relationship with Momsi has to do with my spirituality. There was a point in time where, I still believed in God, but I was out of the church. She's a pastor, so she struggled with it.
You go and tell your parents in an African household that you're no longer religious. The emotional blackmail that you experience, and they're going to talk to you about it, convince you, maybe call family meeting, call uncles, aunties to come and talk to you, because we live in a community, and typically if you are doing something that is not according to your parents' wishes, sometimes family members will be invited to have conversations with you.
We had many conversations about it. She dragged me.
But that conversation is not just like, oh, I wish you could come to church. It's not going to be that soft. I tell you that for sure.
To church when she could. When she could not, she would still call. But thankfully, I'm back in church.
He's back in church. Nah, he's probably not... Okay, maybe he's going to church, but just for the peace that he wants to bring to the household, he will go back to church. Just because he doesn't want his mother to keep talking to him about church. I promise you that this guy is just going to church. I don't know him, but I'm just making assumptions. I'm a mommy's boy. The mother actually says he's not a mommy's boy. I wonder why.
Yes. Yes, that girl you know. You are my
Of course. Have you... If you know... Do you guys know who Jessie is? If you go to her channel, maybe I'll link one of her videos. She's always saying that... She has this joke that she's been saying, like...
Have you ever dated a Haitian man and met his mother?
Once.
How was that?
It was once.
I'll never forget I was dating this man. And his mom was like, I have to cook for my son every day.
Oh, my son.
My son don't eat no leftover. My son, my son, my son, my son.
boy. In fact, if I see a way I can be carrying you as I used to carry you back then, that's how I prefer to be carrying you.
When did I stop being the mommy's boy to you?
You are, but not the way I want. Your senior brother is the mommy's boy. You that when you left the house, you didn't even tell me. So how will you prove it that you are a mommy's boy?
I'm like a bit distant, right? Like I just like to exist in my own world. But I'm saying I'm a mommy's boy because there's nothing I want to do that I don't run by my mom first. Oyin is my older sister. And I will still come to you before I go to Oyin. I don't have anybody like that I'm 100% honest with about things about when I want to like get advice and all of that. My friends will be like, you're going home today and meet your mom. Do you know those leave home on Friday? Why are you going home again? Like, yeah, go. No, my mom is my own life. My mom is my life. Like,
if not because of you especially, the only son, the only boy that I have, your dad begged me, please, take care of our son. You know, I will have remarried. Since he left us, I will have remarried. No.
Before we talk about leaving the house situation, I've always been the closest one to you.
Yes.
And then they live in the house thing. There was no one going to leave the house I told you beforehand.
If you are a mommy's boy and you know the way I will feel living without telling me, so you should have told me.
That thing inside me, the mother.
I have a feeling the reason he didn't tell his mother before he left the house was because the mother would use... I don't know about this woman. I don't want any trouble with anybody's mother. I'm just reacting based on what I'm seeing in this video. Please, don't come and chew me in the comment section. Anyways, let me continue. I have a feeling that the reason he didn't tell his mother before he moved out was because his mother has the tendency to emotionally blackmail him. First evidence is when he went back to church, and then secondly, he decided to leave before he told his mom. So I think he didn't want to be convinced to stay in the house. But that's just my assumption, okay?
Who in me won't let you go. At times, I feel it in my breast. If I did, I'm telling you, my two breasts will be burning as if, so you don't feel what I'm feeling. If you want to grow out of it, just don't forget how I've been carrying you.
My own idea of mommy's boy is somebody who is clingy, who always runs to mommy for every little thing. You were a mommy's boy while growing up, but when you became an adult, you became an adult.
You remember that you were staying with a friend?
Yes,
Because
maybe.
of distance to your office. Like, you just came one day, Mommy, I'm not sure I will come back to the house again. I want to stay there permanently. Before I know what is happening. Yes.
No, see, if I wanted to like start finding
He's been plotting. He's been plotting for months. I know for sure.
my own space, doing my own things on my own terms, based on how our discussions go, you will always find a way to convince me.
Look,
And I needed to
I'm
make
not
sure that
talking
they
about.
I told you. Yeah, that was the only way he can deal with the mother. Because she's going to try to emotionally blackmail him. I mean, she's probably a really good person. I don't know her personally, but based on this.
Remember one time in other level,
Yes.
I got sick because I didn't see like how many weeks. I was like, no, I want to see my mommy. I came over, I was very well. But I was to go independent.
One day.
While you were young, you were still like under 5 years old. I used to call you my boyfriend.
Boyfriend! Okay, I'm being dramatic.
And when I did that, you will be happy. And then one day, I said my boyfriend, and he blatantly told me, Mommy, no,
I don't get baby.
I'm not your boyfriend. I don't want to be your boyfriend. That really hurts me. I understood then that this boy is becoming mature.
I didn't stand on my own.
I know you need to stand on your own. But being a mommy's boy, at least from beginning to the end, even till now,
There's another mommy. There's another Mrs. Ash.
you are not talking. So maybe you are a mommy's boy. I can't say.
Okay, so let me just do this here and now. I would like to break up with you. So it's over.
Do you think that the girl child is getting the same mommy's girl treatment?
No. You can't break up with me. We are glued for life. I'm still your number one girlfriend.
You are my first girlfriend. You were my first.
No, I'm
I've
still your
done few
first.
too. I can't double date.
You know, you have to. His future wife, if you are listening, you have me to contend with. I am.
Mothers like me when they want their sons to be in a relationship. It's the mothers who want to have them in their bosom and have them be there. It's called emotional incest, by the way. Mother acts like the son is the father who left. That's emotional incest.
This kind of situations, there's nothing that she can do that will be good enough for her. Nothing. I promise you, you can come in the best, the best woman in the world. It's never going to be enough. For her girlfriend, her boyfriend, it's never going to be enough. Never. And, in this kind of situations, there is this thing like people pleasing, right? A lot of people don't talk about people pleasing when it comes to mother-in-laws. You can spend the rest of your life trying to please somebody and it's never going to be enough for your mother-in-law. And she's already declared it, so whoever you are, keep that to your head. Don't go and burn yourself out trying to please your mother-in-law.
Compare you people.
Yes.
I don't compare any of you. In your doings, you are your peculiarities. You are special in your own ways.
You know that I will never compare you with any other person because I believe you are unique. You are you.
The first mother said she will never compare, but she just said that the son was the favorite one.
Now, if I find anything that needs improvement in you, I talk directly into that.
You do it a lot.
I know.
Yes.
With pastor's son, and it's because of your dressing. I don't like the way you want to be dressing like a Yahoo boy.
I want to get something in the other streets. I'll wear suit and shoe.
No, not shoot.
Are you a Yahoo? The necklace. She doesn't like the necklace with the ring. It's such a big, what is the word? It's such a big ick for African parents. The necklace, the rings. If your hair goes past a certain length, hey, Yahoo boy.
That streets, I'll wear suit and shoe.
No, not shoot.
Now you're saying now, pastor, you want me to be just like pastor.
I can't compare you because you did two people's work. You were my mom, you were my dad, you were my friend. Everything about my mentality is just how you brought me up.
To understand your point of views, I sometimes looked at the relationships my friends have with their parents. Okay, maybe this is where mom is coming from. So it wasn't a matter of, oh, I wish this person was my mom. It's never been that. It was just a thing of, okay, yeah, I really do have the best mom out there.
But why do you choose green?
Yes.
You have never compared me to someone.
At your backs with my sisters. And let me tell you why. There is something you do. Like, someone cannot play. You get paranoid.
If you are going to be a parent, please do not compare your children with other children. It kills that person's morale.
Comparing your child with like your other child, that happens, right?
That happens, but let me, how am I supposed to put it now?
You know, you said somebody happened to you at our junction. Some guys took your phone from you. And a man that you did not even know came from nowhere and said, oh boy, they're taking your phone. And he asked you to wait. And he went right there, collect your phone, and gave it back to you. Do you know why the man reacts in that way? He look at you, look at the way you dress, that you are not one of them. If you have dressed abnormally or like them, I am referring to Yahoo style, the man will have walked away and walk up as that.
This conversation is non-negotiable.
You look or no. But because of you listening to me and you dress this way.
Sometimes I might say that, see your elder sister, she calls me. In fact, there's no day we talk every day, but yet you don't call me. Something like that. It's just to show you how it's supposed to be. And I understand most boys are like that, most men are like that, but you should be more expressive. As a woman, we want attention.
You're paranoid. Accept it.
I know. I accept it. Tell the whole world that I'm paranoid.
She is paranoid, yes.
When you wake up in the morning.
If you want to express your concern, it just always feels like a personal attack. Announce it to the world that I am paranoid. Oh. But because she's in public, so she has to, keep it subtle.
When you wake up in the morning and say, Mommy, I have a dream where a lion is pursuing me.
Have I told you I had a dream?
You used to tell me your dream. And for that not to happen,
I was 7 years
I will say, go and pray. If it is arrow, let it go back to the sender. Is that paranoid?
You need to express your feelings. Otherwise, your partner, whether it's your mother, whether it's your friend, whether it's your wife, will not really know how you feel inside. My name is Mrs. Soludayo Tijani. I am a businesswoman. I'm a Christian. I'm a drama queen. You already know that. And the person seated next to me, my only son.
My name is Oladipo Tijani Muhammad Sultan. I Sultan. I work as a customer support rep in the fintech. I'm the hype man, host, actor. I just like to have fun.
You see that the fintech comes later, and then the hype man and actor comes after. Yeah, that's the life. The problem says, I know a lot of your secrets, even though you don't tell me.
Has changed. I used to know it, but now I don't know it again. Yes, because when you left the house, at times no call. Whenever I call, Tayo, what is happening? You will tell me, Mommy, don't worry, Mrs. Ashobon is there. So how will I know it?
You.
That's so sad.
As a son, immediately we got to church. I wanted to pack. You said, Mommy, wait. It's not that you have prepared me for it, though. And I stopped. And you said, Mommy, as a man, I'm going to be. And when can I have girlfriend? You know that thing does for my...
For where? This guy looks like he's 18 or less. 18. Once you get girlfriend.
I don't think you have secrets. I know that you tell me most things. Question says, even the ones you don't tell me, am I a witch? So how am I supposed to know the secrets you don't tell me?
You're not allowed to keep secrets in this household. Wow. It's so typical.
Tell me.
Yes, I agree. We don't talk as much as we used to because we're not in the same place.
Even
like
if
before.
we are not in the same place,
Yes.
you can still call. Mommy,
calls and
this is
messages.
this. There are some things I will hear from
I stand with mommy.
your senior brother. You won't tell me. You people have group chats.
Yes.
Am I there?
It was to celebrate it.
So sad. Why did they? We all know why they do that, because remember the two examples? But it's so sad. I wish you could be able to take accountability, and if they were to explain to her why they don't add her to the group chat, do you think she's willing to accept what they say? So I feel like the guy is like trying to cope with what he has. Usually when they get to a certain age, you don't expect them to change their whole life because of you. But it's also kind of sad that they don't add her to the group chat. And she knows that it exists. That's even the worst part of it.
It was to celebrate your birthday.
No, it's not about my birthday.
It's not that you cannot have a girlfriend, because I'm always afraid of that stage. They asked me to take you for a particular test, and when we got there, they said X, Y, Z. I gripped your hand.
That was how many years
I
now?
said, let us leave this place. My son is a virgin.
Did you see how he laughed? Wow. I'm having a lot of flashbacks.
Remember?
No.
Early last year, when I quit my job without having another one prepared, how does a man tell his mom?
Once you're a child, you're always a child. There's no such thing as secrets and privacy. Nothing.
That, oh, okay. I've not gotten a new job. I just quit my
You
job.
should have
Wait
told
now,
me before
Mama.
planning to quit that.
No, I said you are a virgin. I said I can bet with my salary
Okay,
that
wait.
my own son is a virgin. I wanted to cry that day. The nurse faced me that this boy
He just test,
this
oh,
boy
went
is
to
not
go
a
test,
virgin.
oh.
The only thing that surprised me that day when
Wait.
they got to you and you look.
Oh my God. I'm sure in her head, it's like, oh, my son.
My son, my son, my son, my son.
Son, how he could never look at another woman. He could never look at another woman. I am his girlfriend. I am the love of his life. Oh my god. Now this is crazy. You should never bet for certainty on another guy or man or your own child. You never know what they are doing.
This woman, no.
You are an adult now with your challenges. I don't expect you as a man to even tell me all anyway. So that's why it will be. I know that there are some things you would rather not tell me, basically because of the way I will react.
Yeah.
Because I'm dramatic. So I understand that and I give room for that, and that is allowed.
Okay, I've said this before. We keep some things.
That's quite mature of her. That's respect. Yeah, I really admire that.
Here till we find the right time to tell you. We don't tell
That
you
is
things.
keeping of secrets.
Yes, I know, but we still
Maybe
tell you
I
in
don't
the end.
expect it to be so.
I know, it has to be so. You know, we have to watch how we break news to you.
Can you tell me why you think you know a lot of my secrets?
They've seen things. I understand him. They've probably seen a lot of things. Emotional blackmail, everything about her, probably the center of the world. I'm not speaking of ill of any mom. I'm just making comments on my observations.
Because you don't hide anything. You have an open door policy at home. You don't close your doors, even if I beg you to close your doors at times. You know, I was getting old at that time. So, and even when you talk too, you don't talk like you're talking to the person on the phone. You talk like you're talking to the house or something. So it's very easy to hear your conversations, and you always confide in me.
You're a very open book. My older brother, Ayobi, and then your sister. We talk about you. They help me to keep track of making sure mom is okay, whatever is happening, even if you haven't told me yourself.
You are still a virgin.
Yes, I am. Okay.
It's
okay. So
Oshe. Remain the virgin you are. You remain. You remain, no? Yes.
I'm doing the return of Jesus Christ.
Yes, so.
I trust my son's choice of partner. My mom trusts my choice of partner.
There are some of my girlfriends that you've said, I don't like that one. You give the vibes of like a typical African mother that would be.
I am an African mother.
So I really hope you would approve of whoever I bring. But there is a slight chance that the person that I might bring again, you might have something to say about the person. So I don't know. Maybe she's a dready, like she's a dread girl, or she has tattoos.
Hey, why are we catching strays? What's wrong with having dreadlocks and tattoos? Okay, I don't have tattoos, but you know what I mean. It's okay. Did you see that laugh? He is already describing his current girlfriend.
I know my mom would never have an issue with whoever I bring home. It was something you just instilled in us that once we're sure of the person, you'll be very free with the person, you'll make the person your own child. And now I'm jealous a little bit because like you're closer to your baby than me, but I actually really do love that.
You want me to take in slim girls that like God, Jesus on my head?
That is what
Church girl. That's what you want. You see, she doesn't trust me.
No.
These two, they're gonna go like this because he wants to be free spirit and his mother wants something else.
If I ask you to engage with God-fearing lady, whenever there is kind of issue, she will be able to take it to God in prayer.
prayer.
Not the one that you'll be clubbing. I know you don't club.
Prayer.
I know who you are. You cannot just go and bring any help. Me particularly, I've been praying about that. At times when I feel...
Yeah, that should be the goal, right? To give them all the guidance that they could get and trust that they would make the right choices. Because at some point when they get to a certain age, there's nothing really you can do. You cannot continue trying to decide for them what they want to do.
It's your judgment. You think deep. You're not rash. It doesn't now mean that when they come and I see some traits that an average African mother will not take, I shouldn't point.
God-fearing, no dreadlocks, no tattoo, no piercing, goes to church, from a good family. Did I miss something? Doesn't talk back at the mother-in-law. Does house chores, cooks. Did I already say God-fearing? Submissive.
Showcasing the attributes of a good wife material.
See, I'm pressing green. And you know what is in my mind by pressing green. Is God-fearing person that you must bring to me. And that is what you bring to me.
What if I now bring, like, okay, she's God-fearing, but like not like someone like me now.
Don't worry.
No, let's go there.
Don't start scaring me.
Now.
I don't expect you to come and sweep or wash.
She pointed out the double standards because she knows that he's not God-fearing. So the standard that she's expecting of his future girlfriend is higher than the standard from his son. So he expects way less from his son than the future girlfriend. You know what I mean? Do you see what I'm talking about?
Or wash my clothes or clean for me. But hello, I prepared food, I served you, you ate, and you dumped the plate in the kitchen. You didn't even make any attempt to go and wash the plates. Let me say, oh, don't worry. No, that's
That
a
one was
no-no.
not my babe though, but like carry on.
Whatever. That's a no-no for me. There's no...
Agree with the mother, and that is rude. I mean, you have to do the tango dance, like, oh, can I wash the plate? No, you can put it down. It's okay, you're a guest. That's just common courtesy.
You are bringing a God-fearing that will humble ourselves, that will respect.
I am bringing. Yes, fine, I'm bringing.
So just take it like that.
Humble herself to you. You know what I said about the feminism? Some part of it, just some part of it.
No, not done.
Now go and bring one girl that will be wearing bomb shop to church.
Hey, what if it's not God's choice that, okay, this is your missing rib? She's not only to your left to the...
Mixing rib, that will not size where you want to put it.
You overreacted when I said tattoos. Well, what do you think about tattoos?
I personally don't like tattoos, but I guess I don't have a choice. If you decide to get a tattoo today now...
I have one now. You've seen it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's small, like, it's actually negligible.
I'm going to get one here very soon.
So...
And I'll tattoo your face on my back.
Don't know.
Okay, don't worry.
He's pushing it, isn't he? This guy is smart. First, he does something small and then tries to see the reaction. But I think that his next girlfriend or whoever he's dating also has tattoos.
No, man, I have my choices.
Alaya Gbengbe.
Yes.
You know, you really scare me that day. That for the first time you are leaving home, you that cannot even finish a wrap of agidi.
Oh, my close friend.
I now went to check you and now met the girl beside your bed. You said she came to greet you.
I was not feeling well now. She was
You
my
were
close
not
friend.
feeling well. And all of them excused you. In fact, one of them even came to kind of barricading me of seeing you guys. Before I now ran to the room, that where is my son? What happened to all of you? Since that day, do you see me coming to your school again? Because I don't want to have a...
Yeah, why are you going to his school? Except you're right, woman. I fear that marriage had made us grow apart a bit.
I know it can't, because I've told God that if there is anything God would like to do for me, it should please let me give you a right woman that will not make us to separate. And I thank God that is exactly what God is going to do.
I feel like you have a lot to say about this.
Not really, but it's the right thing.
Yeah.
When you are with your family, your siblings, your parents, you'll be free and do things in common. But once you get married, at least you have some time with you and your wife.
Yeah.
Yes, you should have it.
Otherwise, your wife did not perform to my expectation. Instead of her to now separate me from you, from my uncle, the one and only husband I have.
I mean, it sounds like she's joking, but she's not. In the next, I don't know how many years, 10 years, this is probably gonna happen. Whatever she's saying, she's not joking about it.
I will rather oblige and dance to her tune. That will make you happy. And as long as you are happy with her, you will surely happy with me.
I have to give you people space, if you can be honest. Because I know you want to live a little different life.
Yeah.
Not that you won't come back to your family, your siblings, your parents, but this is another home, which has to stay and grow.
As a husband, you shouldn't put your wife in a position where she will be envious of your mom. You shouldn't put your mom in a position where she will be envious of your wife. You should be able to balance because, hello, wifey, mommy, they are on two parallel lines that will probably never meet. That's why it's an age-long enmity between wives and mothers.
Why should there be even any competition? She's just a religious person, right? Isn't it in the Bible that said that the child will leave their mother and be bound together with the husband or the wife as one family? So why are you now competing with the woman? Do you think that the fathers tell their sons that, or the fathers tell their daughters that? I don't know. It's a weird relationship. Because have you ever heard the father saying, "Oh, if you get married, I hope you don't choose your husband over me"? So why do the mothers say that to their sons? They don't even say that to their daughters about their husbands. It is... Please, if you're a psychologist, please write in the comment section. What do you think about this? What is this dynamic? Like, what is that? I'm not a psychologist, so I cannot really tell you. What is the mindset behind that? To kind of putting the mother and the wife on more or less the same level of relevance in the man's life. Will the father also say that to the daughter? I don't know. It's weird. As Jessie will say.
My son, my son, my son, my son.
To you anymore?
Yes, yes. I mean, I'm not against
Yes,
that.
yes.
But you know, she's somebody's daughter.
Yeah.
Wish you to have sisters.
Yeah, this is a really common mindset, right? Because these women are very religious. And in the Bible, it definitely says that the man will leave the mother and father and become one with the wife. So the wife is now family with the husband. But we have a culture where the wife is not considered a part of the family of the guy, and the wife is like a stranger, and the guy's family is his nuclear family where he was born. But the husbands or the wives never really consider their partners as like a unit. So everything that is done, it's done like two people living together and not like a family, because it's put in the head that the siblings, the parents of the guy or the girl is their family, but not their new nuclear family. You get what I mean? So like the parents still remind the guy that this is a stranger. So when people go into the marriage, they don't go in 100% like, you are trying to build something together. It's still somewhere there that this is not your family. Your family is over there. And this dynamic dictates a lot of certain behaviors in the marriages, like finances. It's separated because the family of the guy or the family of the girl thinks that her finances is for them and not for that unit.
Treat her the way you want people to treat your sisters.
The reason why shows that I'm like a bit afraid of, drifting apart is I'm not going to stop loving you, or maybe I would stop calling you, but I'm now worried about my lovely queen now.
Well, in everything that happens, she will forever be my mom. My girlfriend now, she can come, fuck up and go, but my mom, if I fuck up, she goes nowhere. Forever is due.
Mom C is just okay. I'm to say, well, okay. Okay, I need be 10 billion, Abi. Okay, I'll send it. I think I'll definitely be doing that once in a while. So I will say, what she weekend or holiday pelua, that kind of like relationship. But like the person that will be my confidant now will be my wife, will be my queen.
Expectedly.
And I hope to meet a wife that is also like very, very lovely and kind at heart, and would know how to also say, before Mom C will get jealous, so have you called her? So,
Have pride.
Why should there be a conversation about the mom being jealous? It's weird. The poem says, I've cried because of you without you knowing.
Yeah, it's so many times.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's so many times.
Yeah, you said your answer, I know. If it's cry, I've not cried. I don't think I have. But if it's got frustrated, yes.
You should know that I'm always emotional.
You remember when an issue came up at Covenant University?
An issue or many issues.
Yes, there's this particular one. The day your dad took his lawyer to the school. So I cried a lot because of that issue. But to God be the glory today. Here we are.
I think
What happened at Covenant? What happened at Covenant University? Does anybody know? Please write in the comment section.
He said it's God that will do it. Or if it's about my eye, leave it for God, leave it for God. They said the issue happened to 1 in 1,000 babies. What happened to the 999 others? Why not one of them? Why my own? In fact, it was in that day that I know you are going to become a man of God. If not pastor, then become a man of God. If not pastor, then...
This is a serious issue, but... This is a serious issue, but... Did you see how he looked down when she said he will be a man of God?
Let us leave that. Through a lot. The 2 breasts on my chest vanished. Whenever I want to put on bra, I will wear like 2, 3 and put foam there for years before I now started growing it back. I never know that kind of thing, that when you are in problem, the breast will vanish. It only remain my nipple those years. But I thank God today.
Crying is how I express myself. And then I also cry tears of joy over you. I pray that my tears will not stop over you. Tears of joy.
Okay.
Tears of joy,
Yeah.
by God's grace.
Sometimes I feel like I feel as a mother or as a son.
Sometimes I was like, this is so much. She doesn't want me to be holy. I'm not this kind of child. And sometimes you say something like, you see that boy? You see how he's dressing? I was like, she wants me to be holy. I mean, it's not much on my head like that.
I just twinning this answer. With school, the grades that I came out with, I feel if I was more serious, it would have been better. I would have probably landed a better job. Or maybe the time that I was like pushing for music, organizing parties, maybe if I use that time now to like learn tech courses instead of organizing parties, I could have been able to give you one kind of life.
Growing up, secondary school, you were always the proudest mom in the hall. When prize giving day came around, then we got into uni. I'll be first class. Yinka and I were supposed to graduate the same year, so it should have been double celebration for you. Not giving you that double celebration, not giving you that honor at that time. Yeah, I felt like, yeah, I failed you.
Before you gained admission into Unilag, we had the option.
If you want to make your African parents proud, make sure you get straight A's in school. Okay, that's the only way. Not your being an actor, musician, architect. Okay, architects, yeah, of course. What else? Photographer. What else? Chef.
So I never see it as if I have failed, or maybe you failed me, because from beginning I know who you are academically and everything.
To God be the glory, you got admitted through JAMB, and you didn't have to stay, because I saw that, yes.
If you want to fail your African parents, try and don't go to the university and see.
You can see in the church, they use you people as a point of contact, reference point. Can't you see the actual bonds, despite the fact that it's mommy alone?
That is the dream, to be used as an example in your community. If not, you failed. If you are not anything than being the best student, the pressure that comes with it, it's almost like there's no other way than that way. Be the best in school so that everybody can brag about you in the church, in your neighborhood, in your community. And that's intense pressure that comes with that. I'm talking from experience. It's crazy.
Yes. So with that, how will I see myself as a fake mom?
You are two man in one. You did the two. So never ever you should walk like this.
Sometimes I do, but
So,
sometimes it gets to me.
Yeah. But like, nah. Okay, this
Thank
is a
you.
good time for your hug.
Ah, yeah.
This poem says, I wish you were the opposite gender.
If it was a man, she would have killed me.
They all said red, red, red.
All what I pray for is what God gave to me.
The best mom, so
Yes.
what more could I have asked for?
So that is it.
Never for once.
I think I'm the only one shocking you here today with a bit of answers.
I don't know how you want me to be a fan.
It's
Okay,
just in
so
the-
let's hear it.
It's just in the sense that focus on this area, right? Anything that pertains to being a man, right? Because I remember when I was like still in uni and I didn't have anything, but I was scared, right? So I snapped my stuff and I sent to my mom. Yeah, we are close like that, but like your response to when things get tough for you, like as a man, because I just feel men we pressure ourselves more. Like you now, you see it from a point of, why are you stressing yourself? Like everything will be fine, I'll relax. But I feel when I've had discussions like this with maybe like my friends or like maybe male figures in my life that are a bit older, they have a way of telling me, oh, they understand.
I even thank God when you were in my belly, they gave me excess. I went to the market, I bought all the baby things. Girl, at the 8 months, doctor wrote another scan. That one now brought XY. Hey, I went to another place, they gave me XY. XY, I said, God, if this is XY, I'm going to give it to you. It's going to be a man of yours. And lo and behold, when you came out, it was a boy. Come and see the joy in me. So if I now expect you to be a female, so I will not now have any boy.
The girl child, most women's prayer is to have a boy. Imagine growing up in a society that hates women. Does he have any girls?
And in our culture, until you give birth to a boy, that is when they know that this is a woman.
What about you, for yourself? For we live in communities and it's a lot of pressure, societal pressure.
Here is an open prompt. You both will get a chance to ask yourself one question each.
Okay. Why do you want to give me my twins? My twins.
That twins request I've also gotten. Especially when you get to a certain age and you don't have any kids. It's just like they just wish twins on you, left, right, and center.
Oh, as the only son you have, so you want me to remarry?
Wait, so she has 3 children, right? If I got that clear in the previous prompts, and he's the only boy. So why would she talk like that about having a boy? Maybe she also has daughters.
At this point, yes, you can marry. I didn't want you to marry before, but yes, those should marry. It's been long enough now. How many years? I think 7 now.
It's twins I really wanted. I'm a twin too.
Why is everybody asking for twins? This high pressure. Soon. Your baby and I are working on it.
You know that I don't have a thing. So if I have anything to ask you before now, I would have asked.
Need to make sure that
You have it when it's convenient.
more convenient. I mean, there's no perfect time for anything.
I need it.
So, but once we're good with
It's not about you. It's never about you. I need it now. I want my grandbabies. Do you want me to die before you have the grandbabies? Please. Now that I can walk, now is the time that you give me my grandbabies. Twins. Yes, I want twins.
situation. You have your twins.
You are good already. You are good.
Life is still life a little bit too hard now. So
It's nothing is hard for you, my dear.
yeah.
Nothing.
But soon.
Usually you have to have babies and just hope that God will take care of the children. In this economy.
I see a dish Cinderella mentality that, hey, the man will maltreat all of us. No, you must not go out. This man will kill us. But me growing up realizing some things, you need someone beside you, that kind of thing now.
But it's good that she prioritized the kids because you never know who's some crazy person that she could bring back home. Yeah, so kudos to her.
And 7 years, it's not easy. You can marry. I don't have issue with that at all.
My own question.
He wants attention to be gone off of him. He's tired of being his mother's boyfriend.
I know you started.
That's a weird sentence.
You started picking yourself first, making sure you're happy. My question is like, why didn't you pick yourself first a little bit earlier? Like through uni, even after uni, I still saw you give everything.
I wanted to reevaluate, look at how things are now. Why did you not allow me study theater arts?
You think your mother would allow you to go and do theater arts, dance, culture, what, archaeology? You must be joking.
I will remind you of your answer. You said it's a hobby. It's something that I can always just play and do. But there are people that study theater arts that wasn't like they studied.
They would never, but I don't blame them because it's just they are victims of their circumstances. But creativity, those kind of creative arts, something that you do with like passion, talent. No, you have to do mathematics. In that way, you say, that's all they want you to do.
If it was now, my answer would have been different. I truly believe that it's a hobby. I mean, it's not everybody that goes to school to study theater arts that make it in the industry. I'll say I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have said that. If it were to happen now, I probably would have allowed you. So, sorry.
Second question before we hug first. Okay, let's hug you and I'll ask.
My question, can I plait my hair?
Ha!
Yes.
Let me answer it for you before your mother answers. Never. It will never happen. You want to look like a Yahoo boy. For where?
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
Oh, you see, I asked this question.
She's envisioned you to be the She's envisioned you to be the pastor. You want to go and braid your hair. I mean, for me personally, I don't care, but I'm just answering what she would say.
That day we're joking, and you're like, you don't like dreadlock, but if it's still plating, I can plait it. Even though I didn't buy my hair till yesterday.
Yes.
I hold that answer like, I was like, yes.
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 I remember. I even plaited this.
I should not gonna plait it finish. I start shouting.
But I later.
You start, hey, my son has joined back and Yahoo boy.
No, you are not the kind of child.
Remarrying or marrying again. But like, do you see yourself like having like, even if it's like a little court wedding,
They are pushing for their mothers to get married so that they can be free themselves.
I've already passed gold.
Okay, you're still shining now, but okay.
You see, you children of nowadays, if I give you one finger like this, the smallest one, you will grow to this one, you will grow to this one, and you will grow to the whole 5 finger. That is why I don't even want you to start it at all. There is nobody I will report you to.
But if you don't like it, you can just tell me.
I should tell you now, don't plait your hair.
To answer your question directly, I am not interested in marriage. At this age of mine, what I'm living for is you, my children, and being there for you. I have given up on marriage. If I had married then and gotten married then and somebody had come to question the way I was bringing you guys up, it would have been a friction between you and that person. And
If I had another chance of life, I will choose you again. That is the prompt.
Yes, of course.
That's a no-brainer now.
Yes, of course. I will pick you. I will choose you for the honesty and fight. I will.
You're not choosing. I'll choose you, but I'll change some things.
What?
The height.
The height?
Yes, I'm taking your height.
No. That is
my
what
daddy is tall. You gave me the short height.
He chose me.
of course.
I don't like.
Of course, that's a no-brainer.
She's the only one I know, so I don't even know how to want any other thing. I'm doing this life thing pretty well with you.
Almost 30 years now.
Yes.
And I've not had any reason to say, oh, I wish someone else was my mom.
Thank you for that.
If I get to pick my mom, I'm always picking.
If I had to do life again and again and again and again.
Well, that's the end of the video. I really had fun. Actually, I softened up a little bit for especially the lady that the son was hiding things from. Yeah, I guess motherhood is complicated, but maybe they're still learning with age, with time. Yeah, but it was really fun and really touching. And it probably was supposed to be like a Mother's Day thing, right? Maybe I'm a bit too late. Anyways, if you like this video, like it, give it a thumbs up, share it if you think that somebody will be interested in watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed, and I will see you in the next one. Doei!